was weird. Okay. Well, that was interesting, folks. And I want to apologize for yesterday's issues. I'm not normally a PvP pilot, so yeah, that was not great of what I did earlier. So sorry about that and the explosion I had. Not great. It didn't look great on my behalf, did it? That was not a good look. I think I definitely need to do better. So, yeah. Apologies about that. Hope everyone's doing great tonight because we're about to get the show on the road again. Has anyone seen this by Venator? Evolution of Star Citizen Alpha releases. At all. Before I get totally into gaming here in a little bit, I figured I would cover this. This is by a creator by the name of Venator. He has about 3.81k subscribers. He's doing really good. I really applaud him for doing the homework and the research to picking up all these trailers from 2013 all the way to present day in Star Citizen. I mean, I gotta give him a hand because not a lot of people were around back then. And, well, not the number of people that are around now, but certainly a number of them were around. Anyways, this is a long video. After this, we're going to cover what was it that was this week? Something from CIG, just a second. It was in Comlink. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Comlink. It was just a second, folks. This is Spectrum. Hang on, I'm just getting started here. So it was Galactopedia. We're going to cover the Galactopedia and then we're going to get into some gaming too. So here we go with this. I'm going to go full screen and I'm going to shut my audio off. This is almost 11 years of Star Citizen trailers. Good grief. So let's check this out together. A stroll down memory lane. Shall we? I feel old, chat. I haven't even been in the game yet at this point. And this is 3.0. I am not even in the game until 3.8, like December of 2019. So look at this. This is early 2017. This is crazy. And down below is the old Daymar. I actually like the newer Daymar much better by how it looks. Just, yeah, but some of the oldsters will agree the newer one old one had charm too. Like I said, please support this dude's work. These videos are going to be remembered. And God, I want to go back to Levski. Come on, give it back to us. Hard to believe that trailer came from 2018. Hard to believe that trailer came from 2018.
What am I most excited about 3.6? Freaking Lost Systems, bro.
It's just going to make the game, I think, feel a lot more like it's tying all the pieces together.
We now have jurisdictions.
We've got new locations in there where you take a stolen ship to be chopped up.
It's not the Wild West anymore, and you're able to have repercussions for your consequences for your actions, whatever that was.
How about Law and Order?
Is that a ship? I love Law and Order. It's a really good show.
I want to tell you about something because it's really cool.
Black market. Oh, black market stuff.
Through the time investment and just collecting boxes of stolen stuff from other players.
Things like drugs now suddenly make a lot of sense where we can crank up the profitability of them.
My favorite ship in 3.6 is the Archimedes, because that name is awesome.
It's kind of that kind of arc back to kind of Battlestar, launching the fighters, that sort of kind of idea.
Important feature coming to the game is the hover mode, and I really look forward to that.
Really showcases what like atmospheric flight can be, and it has this like effect of making the low speed atmospheric flight super believable and interesting.
We're making a few additions to the comms behavior in the game and group behavior. This is awesome. It brings back all kinds of like real classic sci-fi kind of tropes and interactions. So this is something I'm excited about. I think the coolest addition to 3.6 has got to be the ship kiosk.
I think it's cool that you can earn almost any ship.
The rework of the Vanguard is cool because the concept image is actually being brought back to life. Have you seen the new space station exteriors? Yes, they're cool. The grandness of their scale and that variety of exteriors that they've got going.
Improve the diversity and shape of our space stations throughout the game. It doesn't look like a copy and paste of one station to another.
They feel bigger, they feel more substantial.
It's kind of just hardcore sci-fi vibe that you get from them.
We need more stuff like that in the game.
Star Citizen is an ever-expanding universe, but now we're also going beneath the surface by adding a completely new, unique location, which is caves.
FPS mining in 3.7 is the most lucrative business by far. Discover deposits and mine them. If you don't bring protection, expect some risks and you might die and not make it out alive.
With mission sharing, you'll be able to take on harder missions with your friends. That means there'll be more rewards such as loot, or maybe even reputation that you can share together.
Players can already earn ships in the game.
With the addition of ship rentals, this will allow the players to try out different professions and explore what suits their game style.
With the new quantum enforcement feature, players will be able to pull others out of quantum travel, at the same time preventing them from escaping into it.
With the Banu Defender, we're introducing the first ship of a brand new alien species, which is exciting because it'll be the first time we get a really good look at what the Banu actually look like and where they live. And it looks awesome.
So with 3.7, new players will start seeing the glimpses of what we're trying to do.
So see you in the verse.
All right, folks, here's where I first started in the game, I think. Yep, my first ventures into the verse.
Server object container streaming is an important milestone because it allows us to achieve a certain scale in the game that we weren't able to previously.
to put more content for the players to explore without being limited by server resources.
That means more planets, more moons, more content.
Melee combat does ship to 3.8.
Is going to broaden the visual spectrum of Star Citizen a lot.
First moons we have built with Planetech V4 from the ground up.
You get caught, you go to jail.
You can pay off your debt to society, or you can try to escape.
The Caterpillar mission is really cool.
It's the first Tavaran ship we've seen in game.
Hunger, thirst, and extreme temperatures, it all affects you now.
We are really, really excited to see how players respond.
People are standing. just hope your execution matches your enthusiasm.
Attention please. The criminal gang known as the Ninetails have launched an illegal blockade of one of the sector stations. Crusader Security is calling upon any trained security professionals in the area to assist. Stand by for further announcements.
Just wait till we get the new star map this year.
Suffered a catastrophic injury, but you're okay now. Now don't rush anything. You're free to go when you feel comfortable.
Everyone's favorite bomber. Poor dude. Mustn't be music on this one. That's okay. Hey, look at the date, folks. Right here. Around 317.2. Can we just acknowledge that the game really fundamentally started to pick up about 2020? The game really fundamentally started to pick its butt off the ground and haul it into freaking overdrive. More stuff to do, more places to go, more things to do. I mean, overall, from about Alpha 3.8 onward, things started to increase at a steady pace. Poor dude and Pico.
Pra voltar, não posso mais viver sem teu sorriso iluminando a manhã. Me perdoa, meu amor, me beija com sabor de quem nunca esqueceu. Still my least favorite commercial due to the annoying music.
Were there only 2 updates last year? If I might be so bold, chat, if you would pay this fair this fair individual a follow, and please give him some of your time and commentary. Venator, I'm sure, would appreciate it. His work in documenting the release trailers from 2013 to 2024 were excellent, in my opinion. It just shows how far we came in terms of the game from beginning to current, you know. So please give him a follow and a like. I'm sure he would appreciate it. Thank you all. Anyways, now on to what are we going to do? I haven't decided what I want to do yet. Did I do the February Galactopedia? I'm going to double check. Kingship. Let's see. The Galactopedia, yeah, the TX system. The Ark. The Tiber system, Siege Site. Now this stuff's kind of related to 42. But, yeah. Here we go. We're going to go start with the Tiber system. And then after this, we're going to do a little Star Citizen play. Star Citizen's Tiber system. The Tiber system is a planetary system in Vanduul territory and was formerly a part of the UEE, discovered in SEY 2474. During Project Farstar, it was a sparsely populated mining system until 2681, when the destruction of Del Township and the neighboring system of Orion sparked a period of rapid military buildup. In 2732, the Vanduul launched a mass invasion on Tiber. A years-long siege followed that lasted until 2036, when UE forces abandoned the system. It is now home to vast encampments of Vanduul. that Tiber 1 is technically habitable, is the first planet from the sun in Vanduul territory. A small dense world is a naturally occurring oxygen-nitrogen atmosphere with a high concentration of CO2. While the air is technically breathable, it is difficult to become accustomed to, and conditions are hot enough that few people elected to live there before the Vanduul overtook the system. Tiber Belt Alpha. Where is this? It's densely populated with mines throughout the ever hazardous area. It's the only asteroid belt in the Tiber system. Tomb, a bombed out wasteland. Tiber 2, second planet from the sun. An arid desert planet, was once a sparsely settled mining colony operated by settlers from the UEE. Halfway through the siege, the Vanduul broke through the defenses and dropped harvesters onto this planet's surface and established encampments. The Navy responded by conducting countless bombing operations that ultimately failed to evict the Vanduul and left the surface of Tomb a cratered wreck. Caliban system. Man, there's a lot of planets here. The Caliban system is a planetary system in Vanduul territory. Officially purchased from Huller Ashley Gahn in SEY 2341, a human-made shelter was found on Caliban 4F during the surveying process, indicating that someone had discovered the system before Gahn and had chosen to keep it a secret. The system was rapidly developed and enjoyed a steady growth until 2739, when Vanduul raiding parties first appeared in the system. Years of struggle against the invading forces culminated in 2884, when an enormous Vanduul clan invaded the system without warning. After 2 days of fighting and an evacuation order led by the 88th Logistics Support Squadron, the UEE was forced to cede the system to the Vanduul. That sucks. Yeah. So, Caliban 1, a lonely planet. It's first planet from the system. It's now complete. It's a coreless world, once rich and valuable resources extracted to aid in the development of Creon. Now completely strip mined, it is ignored by the Vanduul who overtook the Caliban system. So I'm wondering if people could set up a base to launch strikes against the clans in Caliban. It's interesting. Creon, the second planet from a star. It's located in the Green Band. It was terraformed shortly before it was discovered, after it was discovered in SEY 2341, and turned into a thriving populous colony. So for 543 years before the Vanduul invaded, it was pretty useful. You know, it was about 500 years. It was habitable, laying waste to all the settlements and killing anyone who did not evacuate. The once cosmopolitan Creon is now a wasteland in the process of being consumed by Vanduul harvesters. Curious Craters is a sole moon of Creon. Its yellowish surface is covered in unusual craters, which were the subject of a long-term study to determine their origin before the Vanduul overtook the system in SE 884. Creon 3, wasted planetary potential. When it was discovered, it was deemed a non-viable terraforming candidate and left alone in favor of settling Creon, Caliban 2. However, by the mid-29th, there were enough advances in tech that the development was approved and terraforming started. All activity came to a halt in 2884 when the Vanduul invaded and wrested it into its possession. Derelict machinery damaged in the fighting and abandoned in orbit routinely plummets to its surface. Well, that sucks. 3A. It's a lumpy planetoid. Large and lumpy in appearance. Astronomers have speculated that it is the leftover nucleus of a planet that failed to coalesce into a planet. So it's a captured moon. The Vanduul have been observed extracting water ice from its deepest craters. Weird, but okay. Caliban 3b, porous protoplanet. Much smaller than its companion moon, Caliban 3b is porous, ovoid, and low in mass. Is most likely captured from the nearby Caliban Belt Alpha sometime before it was discovered by humans in SEY 2341. Caliban Belt Alpha. What are you doing? The Caliban Belt Alpha is... they evacuated all of it. It was a hub for miners and salvagers. It was dotted with rest stops, service of travelers. They believe the resources left behind have been harvested by the Vanduul. Good assessment. Gray-green gas giant Caliban 4. Okay, what's going on here? Internet's being goofy. Okay. So this planet is like, what do you call it? Something. Hold on. This is the fourth planet in, the system. It's a gas giant with voluminous clouds of silicate and iron that give it its gray-green color. It's orbited by the wreckage of automated hydrogen harvesting platforms. So it has 6 moons, 6 big moons. Okay. Hypothesized to be a captured core. A rogue planet on its way through the system. Not likely older than any other planet in the system. So it's a captured object. Okay, Caliban 4A. 4B. Followed by a weak magnetic field, it's encircled by a pair of auroral belts that generate shimmering red light shows when the moon's magnetic field interacts with that of Caliban 4. So this moon has a magnetosphere. Rusty rock. Iron oxide, small and dark, with its reddish-brown surface studded with iron oxide. The presence of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere causes any iron in the dust to oxidize and appear rusty. Water, too. Bright white streaks of silicate crisscross the crust. As a hidden ocean. It's like Europa. Composed of silicate rock, it is a white crust, a water ice crust with a very smooth surface that completely covers a moon-wide ocean of liquid salt water. The ice is laced with dark cracks thousands of kilometers long. It's like a giant Europa. Very good. Fifth moon. Frigidly cold, Caliban 4E. has a surface that is coated in mostly frozen nitrogen mixed with some water ice. Is geologically active and covered with cryovolcanoes that spew plumes of nitrogen ice. Calaman 4's darkest moon. Rich in carbon, it is dark in color, reflects very little light from its distant sun. Copious fallings caused by millennia of UV radiation cast a reddish tint on its otherwise dark surface. And then Caliban 5, outermost planet. Very interesting. It's a protoplanet. It was considered of little value to the UEE, but according to them, they claim it's being strip mined. Yeah, that's very interesting. Yeah, so they were mining this planet for years. That's interesting. Who knows what's really going on here? Yeah. Well, so that was Caliban 5. So these two systems, I'm going to just tell you guys, they're a long, long way from Stanton. I wouldn't expect them anytime soon. Like, not even remotely soon. To expect them anytime soon would be a fool's errand, because at the rate this game's going, it'd be another 10 years. Just saying, for argument's sake. But who knows? Anyways, I'm going to get on, probably try at least one run, but I don't know. If I get jumped again, I'll probably just jump to a different server again. I'm about to get popped by some runs. Okay. Hang on just a minute, chat. See if Hat wants to get on with me. Gonna see if I can get a friend of mine to join me. See if he feels up to it. Yeah. Trying to see if he's going to respond or not. I don't think he is. Well, let it jump in, and here we go. For a little bit. See what happens. Hope it picks up my computer at least. Oops. Okay. Waiting for this thing to load. Bump. All right, let's see. Hold on just a second, folks. What the hell? Not doing it. All right. After a specific window. I don't know why it's not working again tonight. Okay, this is really weird. Try switching off and then switching it on. That's really weird. That's why? Sounds like he's game. All right, let's see. I don't know what's going on with my computer, but it's being difficult. Being lame as usual. Okay. What's the deal here? Let's still not working. Don't want to have to restart my dang stream. Right? Because that's kind of pointless. Okay, close all of this. Let's see if this is going. Nope. Huh. Okay, that's working. That's working. Huh. I don't know what's going on. It's literally trying to prevent me from Stream's healthy. So, what's going on here? Not even showing up in Discord. Okay. I wonder if there's a transmission issue. Try adding another character. This one down here. I'm going to try something. Huh. That is really interesting. It's like not allowing me to... Huh. Whatever. Well, this is frustrating. Bump my keyboard. Darn it. I don't know. I don't see how... Yeah. I don't get it. How do you pause your stream? Having issues. I have no idea what's going on.
Sure, show me.
Shoot. Well, on OBS, it's not showing a picture, even though I'm trying to capture a specific window, and it's, yeah.
Star Citizen.
Yep.
Let me update my OBS real quick.
Might be OBS, yeah.
Oh, I'm just updating mine because it needs an update.
Might be. I might have to close this. Sorry, chat.
When was the last time you closed OBS?
Probably been a while, but I'll just...
Okay.
Let me